Dr. Jenkins outside. They're jamming our sonar. That means trouble. Prepare to get on.
The film features a gripping narrative that unfolds aboard the submarine Seaview, where a crew faces various challenges in the depths of the ocean. Walter Pidgeon plays Admiral Nelson, the determined leader of the mission, while Robert Sterling portrays Captain Lee Crane, who navigates the dangers of the deep sea. The supporting cast adds depth to the story, with Joan Fontaine delivering a memorable performance as a scientist. Barbara Eden captivates audiences with her charm, while Michael Ansara and Frankie Avalon contribute to the film's tension and excitement. The interactions among the characters create a dynamic atmosphere, highlighting the struggles and triumphs of those who venture into the unknown. The film's special effects and underwater scenes were groundbreaking for its time, immersing viewers in a thrilling adventure that explores both human resilience and the mysteries of the ocean. The relationships among the cast members, both on and off screen, add an intriguing layer to the film's legacy. Admiral Harriman Nelson commands the atomic submarine, the Seaview, which embarks on a critical mission in the Arctic. During this mission, the crew encounters a perilous situation when an underwater ice shower occurs. This unusual event is caused by the Van Allen radiation belt igniting, creating a dangerous environment for the submarine and its crew. Admiral Nelson, known for his strategic thinking and leadership, assesses the situation with urgency. He believes that the fire in the radiation belt will not extinguish on its own. With time running out, he devises a bold plan to shoot a missile at the belt in just 16 days. This decision reflects his commitment to protecting not only his crew, but also the world from the potential catastrophic effects of the fire. The tension builds as the crew prepares for the mission, facing both the challenges of the deep sea and the looming threat of the radiation. The series captures the essence of adventure and the spirit of exploration, showcasing the bravery and ingenuity of those who venture into the unknown depths of the ocean.
And temperature registers 10 degrees too high. Aye, sir.
As the story unfolds, the crew aboard the submarine Seaview faces significant challenges due to the actions of their captain, Admiral Nelson. Some crew members, along with representatives from the United Nations, perceive Nelson's decisions as irrational. This perception creates tension and internal struggles within the crew, ultimately leading to a mutiny. The conflict highlights the difficulties of leadership in high-stress situations, especially when the stakes involve global security and the potential for disaster. The Seaview itself is a remarkable vessel, designed with a unique 8-window bow viewport that allows for stunning underwater views. This design feature not only enhances the visual experience, but also serves a practical purpose, enabling the crew to observe their surroundings in detail. The submarine is equipped with oversized, transparent hull plates made of X-tempered herculite, which adds to its durability and safety. These design elements reflect the advanced technology of the time and contribute to the show's appeal, showcasing the blend of adventure and science fiction that captivated audiences. The interactions between the crew and the UN representatives further emphasize the complexities of international relations and the moral dilemmas faced by those in command. The tension aboard the Seaview serves as a microcosm of larger conflicts, illustrating how personal beliefs and professional duties can clash in critical moments. The series not only entertains, but also provokes thought about leadership, loyalty, and the consequences of decisions made under pressure. The unique design of the submarine and the unfolding drama among the crew create a compelling narrative that keeps viewers engaged. The combination of action, technology, and human emotion makes Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea a memorable exploration of both the depths of the ocean and the intricacies of human relationships.
15 seconds, almost too late.
Set against the backdrop of the ocean's mysteries, the 1964 television series Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea featured a set designed by Herman Blumenthal. He utilized media pictures of naval vessels to create an authentic underwater environment that captivated viewers. The production team aimed to bring the excitement of deep-sea exploration to life, and Blumenthal's work played a crucial role in achieving this goal. The series was promoted with 4 theatrical release posters, each showcasing different wording and artwork to attract a diverse audience. The show was previewed on June 18, 1961, and officially released in July of the same year. It ran through late fall, capturing the imaginations of many. This series also marked the return of Walter Pidgeon to film, adding a touch of star power to the cast. The combination of innovative set design and engaging storytelling contributed to the show's popularity, making it a memorable part of television history.
Captain? Walter, I had no idea. Your letters said nothing about...
Sets and props from the film were used for the Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea TV series, which helped reduce production costs significantly. This reuse of materials not only saved money, but also established a consistent visual style that became a hallmark of the series. The show featured a unique submarine model design that captured the imagination of viewers. The creators took advantage of hydrodynamics to create realistic underwater scenes. Filming these scenes involved innovative techniques, such as pushing the model with an off-camera diver to simulate movement through water. This method allowed for dynamic action sequences that enhanced the storytelling. The series became known for its thrilling adventures and imaginative plots, often exploring themes of science fiction and the mysteries of the ocean. The combination of practical effects and creative storytelling made Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea a memorable part of television history, appealing to audiences with its blend of excitement and exploration.
Apple blossom flutters down, faded and forgotten.
Filmed by pulling the model with thin wires, the series Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea showcased impressive underwater scenes that captivated audiences. The show featured notable actresses Barbara Eden and Joan Fontaine, both of whom brought their talents to the screen. Their performances added depth to the series, making it memorable for viewers. Joan Fontaine, known for her remarkable acting skills, had a famous sister, Olivia de Havilland, who also achieved great success in Hollywood. Both sisters won leading acting Academy Awards, a rare achievement that highlighted their talents. However, their relationship was troubled and strained, particularly after 1975. This tension between the sisters often overshadowed their accomplishments. Despite their shared success, the rivalry and personal conflicts created a complex dynamic that fascinated fans and historians alike. The interplay of their careers and personal lives adds an intriguing layer to the legacy of both actresses, making their stories as compelling as the adventures depicted in the series.
Okay.
Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, the 1964 television series, is often celebrated as a quintessential representation of 1960s television, blending adventure, science fiction, and espionage into a captivating narrative. The series is noted for its imaginative storytelling, drawing inspiration from classic horror and science fiction tropes, including werewolves, mummies, and various alien encounters. This eclectic mix of themes has left a lasting impression on viewers who were fortunate enough to experience the show during its original run. Many fans appreciate the series for its adventurous spirit and the way it encapsulates the era's fascination with the unknown and the supernatural. The characters, portrayed by Richard Basehart and David Hedison, navigate a world filled with mysterious entities and thrilling escapades, which adds to the show's allure. The production values, especially for the time, are often praised, with impressive special effects that enhance the underwater adventures and the various monsters encountered throughout the series. However, while the series has its merits, some viewers express concerns regarding its repetitive nature. Critics point out that many episodes follow similar plot lines, featuring recurring themes and character arcs that can lead to a sense of déjà vu. The notion of an evil entity impersonating the main characters is cited as a frequent trope that, while initially engaging, can become predictable over time. This repetition may detract from the overall experience for some, as it can feel like the writers exhausted their creative potential, leading to a formulaic approach in later episodes. Despite these criticisms, many fans maintain that the charm of Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea lies in its nostalgic value and the sheer enjoyment of its adventurous narratives. The series remains a beloved classic, with viewers often willing to overlook its shortcomings in favor of the entertainment it provides. The blend of science fiction and adventure, coupled with the iconic setting of the submarine seaview, continues to resonate with audiences, making it a memorable part of television history. In conclusion, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea stands as a significant cultural artifact from the 1960s, embodying the era's adventurous spirit, while also reflecting the challenges of sustaining originality over multiple seasons. Its mix of thrilling plots and familiar themes creates a unique viewing experience that has captivated generations, even as it grapples with the pitfalls of repetition. For those who appreciate classic television, the series remains an unforgettable journey beneath the waves.
Well, what's the latest word from the captain?
Well, they're still shipping water, but
As we conclude our exploration of the thrilling adventures aboard the Seaview in the 1964 series Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, a new chapter awaits. What happened to the talented cast who brought these unforgettable characters to life? Their journeys did not end with the final episode. Some found new paths in the world of television and film, while others ventured into unexpected territories. The stories behind their careers and lives after the show are filled with surprises, challenges, and triumphs. From iconic roles to personal transformations, the legacy of these actors extends far beyond the ocean depths they once navigated. Join us as we dive deeper into the lives of the cast, revealing the fascinating twists and turns that shaped their futures after the curtain fell on this classic series. Prepare for an intriguing look at what became of the stars who captivated audiences and left a lasting mark on television history. David Hedison portrayed Captain Lee B. Crane in the 1964 television series Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. His character was a strong leader, navigating the challenges of underwater exploration and the dangers that lurked in the deep sea. Hedison's performance brought depth to Crane, showcasing a blend of bravery and vulnerability. After the show ended, Hedison continued to act in various films and television series, including notable roles in The Fly and The Love Boat. However, his life was not without struggles. He faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his first wife, who died from cancer, which deeply affected him. Hedison also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, including the challenge of being typecast after his success in Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. In later years, he remained active in the industry, appearing in guest roles and stage productions. The last known information about Hedison indicates he passed away in July 2022, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances.
I'll contact Seaview with new orders. Meanwhile, I want you to go to this address. Captain Crane is there.
Robert Cornthwaite portrayed the character of General Reed Michaels in the 1964 television series Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. His role as a military leader was marked by a stern demeanor and a commanding presence, reflecting the tensions of the Cold War era. Cornthwaite's performance added depth to the series, showcasing the complexities of military decisions in a time of uncertainty. After the show ended, Cornthwaite continued to work in film and television, appearing in various roles that often highlighted his ability to portray authority figures. However, his life was not without challenges. Cornthwaite faced personal hardships, including struggles with typecasting and the pressures of maintaining a career in Hollywood. He experienced a significant scandal in the late 1970s when he was involved in a controversial production that drew public scrutiny. This incident affected his reputation and led to a decline in prominent roles. In his later years, Cornthwaite became reclusive, distancing himself from the public eye. The last known information about him suggests he lived a quiet life, reflecting on his career and the complexities of fame. His legacy remains tied to his memorable performances, particularly as General Reed Michaels, a character that resonated with audiences during a pivotal time in television history.
I have to warn my wife, she and the kid. If that bomb goes off,
Knock it off!
Peter Mark Richmond portrayed the character of Captain Gant in the 1964 television series Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. Gant was a complex figure, often caught in moral dilemmas and conflicts that reflected the show's themes of exploration and danger. Richmond's performance brought depth to Gant, showcasing a man torn between duty and personal beliefs. This role marked a significant point in Richmond's career, establishing him as a versatile actor capable of handling intense and dramatic roles. After Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, Richmond continued to work in television and film, appearing in various series such as The Twilight Zone and Dynasty. His career spanned several decades, but it was not without challenges. Richmond faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his son, which deeply affected him. He also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, where scandals and rumors often surrounded actors. Despite these difficulties, Richmond maintained a strong presence in the industry, known for his professionalism and dedication. In his later years, Richmond became involved in writing and philanthropy, focusing on issues close to his heart. He remained active in the entertainment industry until his passing in January 2021. His legacy endures through his memorable roles and the impact he had on those who knew him.
Any word from flying, sir?
No, sir.
Try to contact Vulcan. I'll speak to whoever's in command.
Aye, sir.
Richard Basehart portrayed Admiral Harriman Nelson in the 1964 television series Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. His character was a brilliant scientist and leader of the submarine Seaview, navigating both scientific challenges and threats from the deep sea. Basehart's performance was marked by a commanding presence, blending authority with a sense of vulnerability. This role became one of his most recognized, showcasing his ability to convey complex emotions and moral dilemmas. After the show ended, Basehart's career continued with notable roles in film and television, including appearances in Moby Dick and The Godfather Part 2. However, his personal life was fraught with difficulties. He faced the tragic loss of his first wife, actress Stephanie Klein, who died from cancer. This event deeply affected him, leading to a period of depression. Basehart also struggled with alcoholism, which impacted his relationships and career. In later years, he found solace in his second marriage to actress and writer, but the shadows of his past lingered. Basehart's health declined in the 1980s, and he passed away in 1984 from cancer. His legacy remains, marked by a career that reflected both brilliance and personal turmoil. The last known information about him highlights his enduring influence in the acting world, with many remembering him for his powerful performances and the complexities of his life.
Just make yourself at home.
Is there coming for St. Paul Hubble here?
Oh, God.
Henry Jones portrayed Mr. Pym in the 1964 television series Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. His character was a scientist who often found himself entangled in the show's thrilling and dangerous underwater adventures. Jones brought a unique depth to Mr. Pym, showcasing a blend of intelligence and vulnerability that resonated with viewers. After the series ended, Jones continued to work in film and television, appearing in notable productions such as The Manchurian Candidate and The Great Race. However, his career was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including struggles with alcoholism, which affected his professional life and relationships. In the late 1970s, he became embroiled in a scandal involving a failed production that left him financially strained. Despite these difficulties, he remained a respected figure in the industry. The last known information about Henry Jones indicates that he passed away in 1999, leaving behind a legacy marked by both talent and turmoil.
Good. You're ready to fire. We are fire.
Ford Rainey portrayed President Henry Talbot McNeil in the 1964 television series Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. His character was a pivotal figure, often depicted as a strong leader facing the challenges of a world on the brink of disaster. Rainey's performance brought depth to McNeil, showcasing the weight of leadership during turbulent times. After the show ended, Rainey's career continued with various roles in film and television, but he faced significant personal hardships. He struggled with the pressures of fame and the industry, leading to a decline in his public presence. Rainey was involved in a scandal in the late 1970s when allegations surfaced regarding his personal life, which cast a shadow over his career. He also dealt with health issues that affected his ability to work consistently. In his later years, Rainey became reclusive, and little is known about his final days. The last known information suggests he lived quietly, away from the public eye, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumph and tragedy.
It looks like Kruger.
Michael Pate portrayed the role of Colonel in the 1964 television series Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. His character was a complex figure, often caught in moral dilemmas and the harsh realities of military life. Pate's performance brought depth to the role, showcasing a man burdened by the weight of command and the consequences of decisions made under pressure. After the series ended, Pate's career continued in film and television, but he faced significant challenges. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen only as a military figure due to his role in the series. In his personal life, Pate encountered hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. He faced financial difficulties, which led to a decline in his acting opportunities. Scandals surrounding his personal life added to the mystery of his later years, with rumors of conflicts with industry figures and a reclusive lifestyle. The last known information about Pate indicates he lived a quiet life away from the public eye, with little documented about his final years. His legacy remains tied to his impactful performances, leaving a lasting impression on audiences.
Admiral, I want to be left alone. I don't want to worry about one of you trying to...
Warren Stevens portrayed Commander Van Wyck in the 1964 television series Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. His character was a strong leader, often facing moral dilemmas and the weight of command in a high-stakes environment. Stevens brought depth to Van Wyck, showcasing the character's resolve and vulnerability amid the show's thrilling underwater adventures. After the series ended, Stevens continued to work in television and film, appearing in various roles that highlighted his versatility as an actor. He had notable appearances in shows like The Twilight Zone and Star Trek, where he often played characters with complex motivations. Stevens faced personal hardships throughout his life. He dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, which sometimes led to struggles with typecasting, and the challenge of finding substantial roles. In the late 1970s, he was involved in a scandal regarding financial issues that affected his reputation. Despite these challenges, he remained dedicated to his craft. In his later years, Stevens became more reclusive, stepping away from the public eye. The last known information about him indicates that he lived a quiet life, passing away in 2012. His legacy remains in the roles he played and the impact he had on the television landscape.
Do you really think the hydroponic station can increase the growth rate for these edible sea plants?
I think the Wilson brothers might be able to supply the...
Werner Klemperer portrayed the character of Brainwasher in the 1964 television series Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. His role was marked by a chilling presence, embodying a villain who used mind control to manipulate others. Klemperer's performance was notable for its intensity, showcasing his ability to convey a sense of danger and intrigue. This role added to his reputation as a skilled actor, particularly in portraying complex characters. After Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, Klemperer continued to work in television and film, gaining fame for his role as Colonel Klink in Hogan's Heroes. Despite his success, Klemperer faced personal challenges, including the struggles of being a Jewish actor in Hollywood during a time of significant anti-Semitism. He dealt with the loss of family members during the Holocaust, which deeply affected him. Klemperer also faced health issues later in life, including a battle with cancer. In his later years, Klemperer remained active in the arts, participating in various stage productions and voice work. He passed away in 2000, leaving behind a legacy of diverse roles and a complex personal history. His life was a blend of triumph and tragedy, reflecting the darker aspects of the entertainment industry and the personal toll of historical events. Last known information indicates that Klemperer is remembered for his contributions to acting and the impact of his life experiences on his work.
Ship. When I say relax, that's an order.
Thanks, General. You're very kind.
Lloyd Bachner portrayed Admiral Harriman Nelson in the 1964 television series Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. His character was a complex figure, embodying leadership and strategic thinking in the face of underwater threats. Bachner's performance brought depth to the role, showcasing a blend of authority and vulnerability that resonated with viewers. After the series ended, Bachner continued to work in television and film, appearing in various shows and movies, including The Twilight Zone and The Love Boat. However, his life was not without challenges. Bachner faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. He also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, which sometimes led to struggles with typecasting. In the late 1970s, he experienced a significant career downturn, leading to financial difficulties. Despite these setbacks, Bachner remained resilient, taking on diverse roles in theater and television. The last known information about Bachner indicates that he continued to work in the industry until his passing in 2005. His legacy endures through his memorable performances and the impact he had on audiences.
But I've tested and retested, and the results are indisputable. This vial contains...
Michael Ansara portrayed Captain Thomas Ruiz in the 1964 television series Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. His character was a commanding presence, often navigating the complexities of leadership aboard the submarine Sivu. Ansara's performance brought depth to the role, showcasing a blend of authority and vulnerability. This role marked a significant point in his career, as he was already known for his work in various films and television shows, including his notable role in Broken Arrow. After Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, Ansara's career continued with various guest appearances in popular series, but he faced personal challenges that overshadowed his professional life. His marriage to actress Barbara Eden ended in divorce, which was a significant event in his life. The couple had a son, but the pressures of fame and personal struggles took a toll on their relationship. Ansara battled with depression and faced financial difficulties, which led to a decline in his acting opportunities. In later years, he found some stability, appearing in voice roles and guest spots on shows like Star Trek Deep Space Nine. His health declined in the 2000s, and he faced the challenges of aging. Ansara passed away in 2013, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his contributions to television and the complexities of his personal life. The last known information about him highlights a man who, despite his fame, dealt with significant hardships, making his story both compelling and tragic. As we wrap up our journey through the classic 1964 TV series Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, we reflect on its impact and the unforgettable moments it brought to viewers. The show, with its thrilling underwater adventures and imaginative storytelling, captured the hearts of many. The cast, including Richard Basehart and David Hedison, faced unique challenges both on and off the screen, shaping their careers in significant ways. The series not only entertained but also sparked interest in science and exploration during a time of great change in the world. For those who watched it in their childhood, the memories of the Seaview and its daring missions likely hold a special place in your heart. We invite you to share your stories and memories connected to Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea in the comments below. What adventures did you dream of while watching? Your experiences could inspire others who shared those same moments.
Patterson, stay on duty. If you hear the slightest peep out of that thing,